Hello, I'm Lois. So today I will show you how to use the new AI feature from Adobe. So you can see this is an Adobe Creative Cloud account. I already have installed the Photoshop. To use this, we need the beta version of Photoshop. So I already have it installed. So let's go to the beta version now. So let's see, we have this lovely picture of this man. So what you do, you use the lasso tool or rectangle tool or any tool, like a rectangle marquee. So for this presentation, I'll use a lasso tool. So and let me just draw a shape. From there, you have the generative field. Here, you need to type in a command. Let's say, for example, I want an eagle there. Let's say flying eagle. You generate it. After that, you need to wait for some time. Yeah. So well, it depends on your system and your internet connection. I know it depends on the server of Photoshop, yeah. So after it's been generated, and there we have let's take some time. Yeah, here we have the eagle. So yeah, it depends. You have some variations. So yeah, it depends on your, let's say, how creative you are. Yeah. So you are free to create the way you want to create. Yeah, the only limitation you have is your imagination. So let's say I want to draw a white lane on the road. Previously, you had to do so many things, but with this tool, it's super easy. So you just use I use the same lasso tool as you can see there. Yeah. So okay, so you can see it's pretty straightforward. Man, this is incredible. Like when I used it, I was perplexed. So after it's been generated, you wait for some time. Okay, there you have the line. I did this kind of like in a hurry, so it's not really professional. So you can see me trying to generate again. Yeah, the same tool. Let's say this time I need like yellow lane, yellow cycling track rather. So you generate the command. So the only limitation you have here it's yourself. You like you can do so many things for the designers out there. Like let's say you want to extrapolate an image, you want to add something. So previously you had to get the image, remove the background, or do so many things. Now with the AI, it's pretty straightforward. We don't need to do that. Yeah, so you can see, yeah, so that's a line on the road. And you can change, yeah, you have some variations, yeah, so you can see. It's pretty interesting. So let's say I have this guy now, and I want but it depends on the context of the image also, like it depends on the context of the image, because yeah, I was just playing around with the image, because you need to know these AI systems, like they kind of, let's say, try to understand the image. Yeah, I was just playing around with it, let's say, because we had grass, so I was just playing around with it to see how it behaves. And sometimes, let's from my experience, it's not going to give you exactly what you want. There will be times it's going to give you, let's say, um, some different results generally. Yeah, like you can see from here, it didn't really give me what I wanted, but provided, let's say, I selected a different subject area and I had a command and I had something else. So you can see it kind of changed what I had, because I selected so many things there and the guy and everything. So you can see, so the AI is trying to understand what I actually wanted and it's trying to combine with the image. So basically, yeah, so basically that's it. and it's up to the designers because I am not a designer. You know, I'm not really. I'm not a designer. I can put myself to be, let's say, a junior designer, quite alright. Yeah, and for pros, it consumes a lot of memory. Yeah, because I'm using a MacBook, so it consumes a lot of memory. So you need to, let's say, if you're a designer, because I do so many things, program, I do admin work, and I'm a researcher, by the way. Yeah, so I do so many things on my system, and basically that's it. Yeah. So yeah. So for this other example, I had this picture of this gentleman. So I wanted to show, let's say, the use of AI. So I was just playing with the image. I used the lasso tool. You see, do you see from there, you select the area of interest you want there, and you use a generative field to input the command. Uh, this tool is perfect. Let's say you have an image, you want to extend the image to somewhere, you can use the rectangle marquee tool and write the generative field. And basically, the designers will easily understand how it works and how it's supposed to do because they have that scope of experience. So let's say, for example, you have an image to do and you have a time frame of 1 hour. So using this AI, I can say it can cut down the time to more than 50%. Let's say you have 1 hour, but professionally, with an AI, it can cut down the time to like 20 minutes. So for businesses, this is very great. So you can see now, yeah. So I don't know what this thing was thinking. Yeah. So it's just guessing. It's not perfect, but yes, I think you can feel like where it's trying to go and how it's going to be. So I had this other image. This is from one of the projects from I think this is Adobe, right? Yeah, Alcasi in Abu Dhabi. So you can use a generative fill, and I was just playing. Yeah, you can see the wave from let's say from water, generative fill. So the AI has to understand that's a water, and it has to understand that you need the well from the water. But it all depends on the image you have and what's there and what's at stake. From there, it's, let's say, your imagination. It's up to you to like decide how you want to do it, and it's up to you to like say how you want to do it and how you want it to function. So basically, that's all what we have for. Yeah, that's it. That's all what we have for Adobe Photoshop beta version. So I think we have it also for Illustrator, and that's it. Yeah.